Okay, what's up, Pat? Good to hear from you, buddy. Um, so your elbow's been bothering you. This is a common issue with different guys I've had at the gym and throughout the years. Elbow tendonitis is a very common thing, but what we have, you're saying it's just your left elbow, and your left elbow is killing you every time you do anything where there's extension or it's under load. First thing, okay, bam, you gotta get an X-ray or some kind of maybe they'll take it a step further and get an MRI. Make sure there's no structural damage. Okay, if there is, then you got to take a different approach to this. So I'm going to assume, let's say you had all that, and then there's not, it doesn't show up with anything. Okay, get on some anti-inflammatory supplements such as turmeric, just spice. You could put on any of your foods. The stuff is great. Um, Fish oil, not flaxseed oil. Fish oil is great anti-inflammatory, and make sure you're very well hydrated. Okay, we got to start trying to get some compounds in the body that are going to help with the swelling if there is some. Think of your fascia. You ever hear of plantar fasciitis or whatnot? Fascia surrounds all your muscles, the whole muscular system. It's all tied together. If one side is unevenly distributed, as I said, stress distribution, you might be getting too much stress on an area that shouldn't be having that much. If you've seen the foam rollers or whatnot, that's the reason people do them. We do them at my gym before every workout. We use lacrosse balls. We try to evenly distribute the stress. We try to pin down the fascia sometimes, and then we'll change the length while it's pinned down. And I've actually done that with some of the guys that elbows are really bothering them. They'll take, tennis balls, lacrosse balls, golf balls, roll it home, then we'll keep pressure on it and try to move at the same time. I'm going to show you a video in a second that's pretty cool with that type of stuff. Train the good side, meaning if you have some kind of tissue, soft tissue stuff going on, well, you let that heal and recover, okay? Because again, you got to think of if the applied load is too much for the tissue, you're going to have injury. So maybe there's probably too much tension or stress being applied to that tissue. So while we correct that, train the good side. So if it's your left side, I still want you pressing heavy or whatever kind of training you're doing with the right side. Keep training the lower body. Let it rest. I've done that before, even when I'm getting ready for bodybuilding competitions. So definitely keep training the good side. Okay, and the way the nervous system works, you're going to actually keep your strength on the left side, and you can actually gain some size. Most people don't know that. So that's right here. That's a key one, and I'll probably do a whole separate thing on that at some point or another. Most people just don't know about that. And elbow mobility, stuff. Steve Maxwell is great for it. You're coming down. I do it with a lot of my pitchers, trying to get blood flow to the elbow. Your joints don't have a direct blood supply. They need to be washed in what's called synovial fluid, which is made up of fats, different types of proteins, to really lubricate it. Steve Maxwell. And you know what? I'm going to write that right here for you guys. So, and you're going to see this dude in a second. Steve Maxwell and Kelly Starrett are the two biggest names that I know of as far as mobility work, and they're great, and they can really make a world of difference as far as how your joints are feeling. So I'm going to show you a video of Kelly's here in a second, but definitely look up Coach Maxwell too. Another one you could do is where your push-up position on the ground, all fours, quadruped, thumbs are facing each other, and you're kind of with the hands planted on the ground, screwing your hands into the ground, and you're going 30 each way. So different ideas how we can start working on this, Pat. And that will be the elbow mobility right there. Now I'm going to show you a video of Kelly, and at the bottom of my site you can see his link. It's mobilitywod.com. Dude really knows his stuff. He's a CrossFit coach, and he does a lot of mobility stuff. He has physical therapy background. So let's watch this video quickly. Here we go. Let it load here for a second. I want to get you to the part that I think is relevant.
Go for it. Hey, welcome back to Mobility Project. We're always tinkering with ways to improve. I'm always smashing my
Notice what's going on in the background here.
calves on the bar. You know, we've talked about this before in Mobility WOD, just rolling back and forth, just not necessarily even tacking and stretching, but just trying to kind of feather apart that triceps head. Now, that tricep all kind of comes down into this big aponeurosis, this big common tendon right here. One of the things that happens is it just gets ropey and nasty. Now, look, how long have you been doing this now? 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. And will you show us the front rack difference? Take a look.
But you can see, all right, I'm going to write that right here for you, Pat. www.mobilitywod.com, and I think it's on page 2. Definitely check this out. Okay, check it out, check it out, check it out. God knows his stuff, but you heard what he's saying about the tendon that comes into the triceps. It gets all nasty. So you got to check that out. Now I think some of the stuff should definitely help, Pat. It's going to take a little bit of time. Let me know if, or let me know how the progress goes, and if we can somehow change this. I'll be curious to hear your progress. Great to hear from you, buddy. Thanks for all the love and the support, and definitely keep me posted. All right. Talk to you soon.